Hello, this is Koal05 playing Dark Souls 3 Convergence. Alright, so I left you guys at the end of this episode up the top area where the blister usually is, and I forgot that I didn't actually fight the boss in this area, so we will go now do that before we go off into this real valley. Pronounced this incorrectly each time I've said this, so apologise for that, but yes. And I did mention it last episode, but I cannot believe how dark it is when I go into post editing. I don't know, maybe it's something that I need to look at with the quality, the downscaling or something. But anyway, it shouldn't really matter in the next area. It should be nice and bright. But overall, yeah, I apologise if it's a little bit too dark for you. Hopefully my narration, my commentary makes up for it. But yeah. The other thing I did mention a couple episodes ago, I mentioned, I'd forgotten what I was going to talk about, but when we were at the cathedral, I made a comment about the fat witches and why they have got their axes instead of this standard spiked mace. Anyway, Zuli the Witch, they are a YouTuber, and they have made a video on on a lot of the concept models for some of the first early game enemies. I really should have changed to my lightning blade. I wonder if I could just throw it on. Sorry, a couple of thoughts going on through my head right now. Oh, we've got plenty of those. Yes, I will do that. I must have bought some in the previous episode. I'm honestly a little bit confused between my my cinders and my, what that sign said. Cinders and my convergence playthroughs. But anyway, either way. Zuli the Witch made a video on what some of the early game concept models were, and the Fat Witch first concept model had an axe instead of the spike mace. So the Convergence Mod pretty much brings in the early game. It really just doesn't mean too much difference. It's really just cosmetic as far as I'm aware. But the point being is that it seems that the axe wielding one was an early concept demonstrator or whatever, and I'm always terrible at dodging his AoEs. Oh, dodge that one, that's cool. And now his meteorites. Anyway, so early concept demonstrator, Convergence just brings it back in, and I guess the planning, the mindset being of that model, of that weapon, the early stages of it. And as you even see in Convergence, the axe face is just it's facing a weird angle, so that may be the reason why they decided that they wanted to change up the weapon, and instead of like rechanging a huge amount of what was going on, he just like suicide bombed me. Oh, and he's not like going into his little "I'm now dead," kill me with honor. He keeps fighting. Curious. I'm not sure what health range he needed to be at before that. Dying, kill me with honor sort of thing procs, but it seemed like he kept getting up and fighting. Anyway, and I did lose my status. I did lose the All-Father spell. Anyway, so yeah, overall, instead of remodeling a weapon or moveset or whatever, they just gave her the spike mace that held the exact same properties, same length parameter of the axe. Yeah, so that's just a little bit of trivia behind the reason of that. I just felt it curious that I was sort of talking about it a few days, probably a week prior, and then Zuli the Witch placed up the video about it. Anyway, cool. I will cut here, and I will explore some stuff, and I'll come back to you. Sorry, I'll cut here and explore all those books, those spells, all those items, get back to the NPCs, that sort of stuff. Housekeeping. I'll see you at the valley, the next dice place, whatever. Thanks. Alright, welcome back. I don't know, just the point up instead. We've already done the wave. But anyway, I've just gone through and used all those books to buy a bunch of more spells. I probably won't use in my entire playthrough actually, but I just like to have all the options available. Alright, so I've talked this up. I will just be quiet for a minute. How fucking cool is that? Sorry to gush, if you don't care about this then that's fine, but just to model the dragon's entrance onto the bridge, firing frost breath, I just think is the coolest thing. The first time I came here I just gushed, and you got the backdrop. Granted, this YouTube probably won't do this justice, but the video I'm sort of saying, but it's just gorgeous. And obviously, as per Dark Souls, what do you call it? Intros and Dragon Earns. We're gonna see him again. He's gonna be back. Don't you worry. That wasn't the final event, and just that was so impressive to me. The first time I saw it, at least. I hope either if that's your first time experiencing that, you'll go and play through it yourself and get it on. Yeah, it's very, very impressive, very incredibly impressive that the modders made that work. Now, it spoils for ahead, but it's not a huge deviation from the norm. Is that this is roughly the ancient dragon from the Dragon Peaks, or whatever that area is. Sorry, I completely forgot, but they've put a boss there. I think it's like a humanoid boss there now, instead of having that kind of puzzle boss where you just had to run around and plunge attack it. So this is kind of the substitute, I guess, having a frost dragon instead. I've got no criticisms of it, no negative things. I just think that is really cool, really impressive that they've done that work, and it's not just a one-off for this area. It would be kind of cool that if between me killing it, that it would like just shoot down like dragon projectiles or frost projectiles or something like that. So Cinders, I'm pretty sure this wasn't vanilla, but Cinders has like fog like come through, and it'll just periodically inflict some frost on you, which is just a sort of change up for this area. And I think it's just like a weather effect that never really goes away. But it would be interesting if the dragon just kept shooting ice breath until you fixed it, until you killed the dragon, and then this area would be a bit more habitable. I'll have to confess here that I haven't properly played through any of the Dark Souls 2 DLCs. I played through like little bits of them. I'm pretty sure getting to the ice area, I'm like, I am not prepared for this. Okay, I guess it kind of lives up to my suggestions there. There's this dragon just smashing down this corridor here. I wonder if... I do have some arrows, so if these don't do the job... Oh, they can't reach. I'll give it one attempt. See how much damage they do. Next to fuck all. Okay, what's my most damaging? Bow. What's my most damaging bow? Can I not use any of my bows? No, I cannot use any of my bows. Poor planning management there. I don't think I've got any, so yeah, obviously crossbows. I don't have any bolts for my crossbow. Okay, I will come back to you. Okay, so he just flew away anyway. Easy. It wasn't going to be as painful as I thought it was going to be. I think in my first playthrough, I think I did kill him. I did have a better projectile. Whoa! And So I think you can kill him in that instance. I'm not sure the final location that it'll turn up. I really do need some more attunement. Oh, just as well, I keep forgetting to do this, but this is my setup, my stats at this point. So probably a little bit over-leveled for where I am right now. I wouldn't expect it to be right here, but I did take a little bit of time to do a little bit of farming just because that character, my build just really wasn't doing justice. And this could be improved. Like, this isn't an amazing build. It definitely. I didn't want to have one that's just sitting back shooting spells off. To me, I find that's a little bit cheap. Obviously, pumping so much healing is not really common either. I fear that a huge amount of work is done for weapons and spells, as I've gushed about enough in this series, but I don't think there's a huge amount done for the enemies. Whereas Cinders, you obviously, as I've said, like you can add in enemy spawns, and through the new game cycles, those new transparent enemies are in, so they're pretty much bosses of their own. Granted, they got more limited movesets than the boss do, but their health and their damage is right up there above some of the other bosses for sure. But yeah, if you are just demolishing enemies, you can go over and put some more curses on, make the area a whole lot more difficult. Sorry. Yeah, I do like that. So that's where my justification for saying that I do like it's a little bit more than this one. I think the atmosphere of this one is 100% there, and it's ridiculous that this can be created by people with their interests, and it just blows away the original game. And then yeah, for me, Cinders, for I guess the challenge. The imposed challenge that is rewarding, I guess. I never could understand like people going through like just like shields only or fists only or that when there was no real benefit other than your self-reward, and that's probably just, I guess, my simplistic understanding, or simplistic reward cycle, I guess. I need to see higher numbers, need to see higher damage, and a little moderate boss. Ooh, and we got a invader. I'm scared that the invader's going to come in. Which I really should. Oh, stop taking hits. This probably could be really easily parried as well. And there's absolutely no reason why I shouldn't be going for the parries. I've lost my All-Father's thing now. Jesus, that's a long strike. Damn. Alrighty then. Let's see where this invader is. It's just an NPC invader, it's not a real life invader. Just in case you're curious. There it is down there. Okay. Cool. Goddamn. What's this growling thing? Okay, so that leads down there. I'm gonna go down there later. I'm not gonna go there yet. I'm going to explore the other platforms. This is definitely a little bit more confusing than some other areas. I need to drop that off. Oh, someone's cooking some really good food. I wonder if it's my neighbor. She cooks some really great Italian food. Oh, yep. Get it off. No. Okay. I've got such a bad habit of activating my Allfathers and then losing it like seconds later. I'm trying to keep aware of that, and anyway, it's beneficial. I'm sure it helps my DPS out at least a little. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I want you. I need more MP regeneration. No! Don't run away! Lost him. No! Right, I'm gonna do the little cheeky reboot. Damn! The other one! Maybe it's because I didn't have the Allfathers on, that 10% extra damage. Last one dropped like a... I don't know. Sack. Alright. Whoa, 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 whoa. So I'm guessing I can't exit because I'm invaded. I'm sure it was just upgrade materials by that crystal lizard. I'll do a run through and repeat this area and I'll grab it. Just do it off screen, off recording. Oh, did I miss something? Oh, sorry. Just gonna check if I missed another ladder here somewhere. It doesn't appear to be. Oh, there could be. I don't. There could be illusionary things all over the place, but I'm sure it'll be fine. This part kind of reminds me of a bit of Bloodborne. Where? What am I trying to think of? Is it in the DLC? No, it's just when you. Where do you get to? I don't even know that area. Where the big giants are, and you're walking through the some of the gates. I can't even remember really, honestly. But yeah, just curious that part. Ooh, there's a dude in there. I'm guessing not a bonfire. I said this before, but I would love a big, whoa, damn, an in-game level character. Just have heaps of availability. God damn, that dropped. Definitely, like, I'd like to do a new game 7 or above with kind of everything. See how far you push the enemies and how. What's this do? I'm guessing it's dark damage. Dark damage by 15%. Always felt that this room was quite empty. Okay, cool. Yeah, it just takes you back up top there. Oh, I wonder if we could do that now. Saves me. Let's do that now. Let's do that now, and then it saves me doing that later. This build's a little bit stilted, that you have to walk across the illusionary bridge just after getting to the top of the tower.
Thou thinkst too very well. I will.
Still a cool little spot. But I always felt a bit rude, like, for a game that's...
to become a blade, then I...
Stop talking. Such as synonymous with it being killing you by gravity.
That now a blade of sweat.
Require you to walk across an invisible...
Oh, if I...
An invisible... Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Oh, I need to try some of these out. What are these? Oh, are they... So the dark magic, of course they are, because that's this covenant. Whoa, I'm gonna do some off-screen farming and get this gear. What's it actually do? Magic damage, magic, can boost NT, dex. Oh, that would be pretty good. It's definitely, yeah, I'd have to do a lot to make that work. I could change my build up entirely almost. So many options. Ways of playing. God damn, that was reckless of me. Now it just saves. Now I don't have to like jump down and do a little awkward run back. Is this the one that's... Oh, food is amazing, whatever that is. I went and had dinner, I went on a date earlier, and I went to a Vietnamese vegan place. I don't really try vegan food very often, but the food was excellent. I ate so much of it too. I'd definitely like to go back. What the? Oh, of course, yeah. I'm gonna ignore you. Okay. Oh, so pretty.
Ah,
Hello. God, these are very, very expensive. That's not that great. I will probably come back and buy some of these later.
I am 8.
I don't
Very
know.
good.
Yeah, good voice acting though. I'm sure I need to listen to all that but to appreciate the good voice acting, but I just won't right now. I prefer to get through some of this content. Excellent on the voice acting though. Props to the people creating this. I was gonna say the opportunity for me to show off the Fat Bitch's axe model. I don't know how much my Ashen, what do you call it, Estus Flash. I've only got +4. I thought I upgraded it before. Well, I had, between that last bit, I had. Oh no, I still got them. Yeah, I've got tons. Damn, I forgot to use them. Oh well, lucky we're not really using Estus flasks that much. I'll probably do it before I fight, what's her face? Yeah, there's usually a treasure chest there in Cinders. And I forgot, I'd missed it for such a long time. Just made me think if there was anything there in vanilla that I had missed. I was just gonna say, I definitely will be using my Estus flasks, whatever, healing when we fight Eldritch. It's called the guy that shoots all the arrows. I hate that arrows. The slug guy. Anyway, a mixed bag of fighting them, but I'm probably doing enough damage that I'll be able to roll through. Just annoying that it's really dependent on when they will use their arrows or not, and obviously each time they use arrows it's just a bit more intense, Oh, it'd be good if I had something that was AoE very specific here. Oh, you don't really need to fight these guys that much. Yeah, I'm still completely blown away about how dark so many of these areas look after it goes through its the video goes through its post-processing and then upload it to YouTube, because it is ridiculous. Like if I don't have my torch out, like, I'll just stop getting hit for a bit. Yeah, so you probably can't see anything at this point. I can see like off to the back wall. Anyway, it's just a bit frustrating for me because like right now I think like this is fine, like I can see all the way to the back wall over there, but obviously when it gets into the once I upload it, it looks much worse. Anyway, I guess that's just something I gotta accept, or yeah, just find a better post process, a better quality to go to. At the moment I kind of just like use the preset format of like YouTube HD 1080. Idiot! Edit that out. Sweet. I fell off twice. I'm pretty sure the majority of these playthroughs I've never fallen off once, but anyway. I'll just do one more thing. I'll run up one more time and go over to the other area. I'm expecting nothing to be there, but it's just it's like a one-way fall down. Yeah, I haven't done anything with this area. That's cool. That's cool. Cool. Give it a little run around PvP area. Where are these fuckers? More health, please. Right, yeah, gotta go get that other crystal. It'll probably just be another upgrade material that I'll be able to buy or farm or whatever. Anyway. Alright, that's back. Oh, okay, no, it's not back. No, I don't know. Endgame PvP with this mod on would be pretty ridiculous. I'm just imagining there's methods of so like this is kind of a state that I have with this I don't know, this faith magic, whatever the magic type is, but I'm seeing like the necro, and they might cancel out each other, so you can't have them overlapping in that, but ones that like boost up your health a ton. I don't know what the other ones do, like that blood magic and stuff that you can heal with strikes. Yeah, it'd just be pretty mental what the possibilities are of boosting. I think okay. I was gonna say I think Cinder's a little bit more balanced, but I'll retract that actually. I think there's definitely for PvP there's some really ridiculous builds that you can make. Oh, particularly some of the items that I've attempted to demonstrate, ones that boost your stats all to 99 or give you almost like 80% resistance. I'm just gonna go kill you now that I haven't got any MP. This would be an arsehole area to have an invasion. This, I'm sorry I keep talking about another series I've got while I'm playing this, but it's okay, there is not an invader but an NPC. Yes, that's what we wanted. Oh, good damage. Much better than my first NPC fights of Cinders. Anyway, what I was going to say is this area in Cinders is such an arsehole because there's so many of the those big rat creatures. They're not rats, I'm sure they're not rats, but the big furry creatures that shoot lightning and have their guts all exposed. I wonder if that's an ode to the gaping dragon. I don't know, I'm really terrible with my lore, but just that their chest gets all open. Don't know, someone can tell me. I've watched a lot of the lore videos, Vardy and who am I forgetting? Who am I forgetting? What is he? Bonfire VN? I hope I'm explaining. You've just made a video recently. Here's a really good lore through while you sleep series, but he's created a new channel. I can't remember what it was. I'm really sorry, I'm forgetting this. Oh, I'm wearing this. Oh no, I'm not. Okay, cool. Let's look for this item. I thought that was. Yeah, here we go. There's an item. Bonfire VN, I think that's the name. And I'm not sure which your new channel is, but I am interested if you're going to cover the more lore through content. These carcasses. Anyway, So yeah, as I said, I've followed some of the lore, and it's really great stories. It's really a lot of good stuff that you realize that have been implemented, and the reasons why they're in this game, and I guess the effect on the gameplay mechanics as well. But I forget it so quickly. I don't have a huge amount of retention for this sort of stuff. I do like the stories though. They're very, they bring a lot of emotion to it. So it's not just a game about killing and getting killed and walking through dark areas, as I'm definitely doing most of these playthroughs. As I say, I'm trying to keep this torch out as much as I can. I'm not trying to change off to my shield. And honestly, yeah, I've probably been a bit stubborn by just using the straight sword the whole way through, but I like this pairing. I'm really actually surprised at the limited amount of weapons that you can infuse. I guess it's intended. It's intended that you just not modifying the boss weapons too much, not using them differently. Don't think there's a bonfire here anymore. No, there isn't. Is there one just outside? So I'm just going to travel through a little bit, just because I don't want to have to run back through this area. Is that an Eldorite? No, no. I'll pop my healing again. Look, I might just run down to the Ethereal, and just so I don't have to... Oh! Just so I don't have to run through this area again. Yeah, that's delayed more than I expect. More to the point is that I was going to say about the straight sword is that I just like how much stamina I can retain off still good damage. That's why I just usually hold off from the ultra great swords. Particularly as I never really know what's going to do amazing damage. There's quite a number of different well, not different, but the way I'm not quite sure how much damage and damage resistance, and it's probably just like research I need to do. I'll go down, I'll grab this bonfire, and I'll skip and run back up. Scared. I saw a shadow. I think it's the dragon. First playthrough, this guy, he killed me so many bloody times. Honestly, this is the first character that introduced me to like stamina breaking for shields. Alright. Okay, you wigged out. Because I would just turtle up like this, and he'd... Please don't. Oh, you fucking idiot. Oh well, at least I got his item. Damn it! Actually, I wanted to get a parry off on him. Anyway, yeah, so I'd turtle up like for the entire game. My first playthrough. That's sneaky. Yeah, he really should have pulled that off. Anyway, and then yeah, just getting critical at the struck. Right. Yes, I was saying that Invader would, yeah, always guard break me and then do the critical and just like one-shot me with this critical, and I never understood what I was doing wrong there, but I just was being way too turtle, way too defensive, and he would just do stupid amounts of damage, so I just wasn't as active. Damn! Some of my friends were bagging me before of how many hours I've actually put into Dark Souls 3, and yeah, I'm definitely not saying I'd be a, I'm definitely not a overly skilled Dark Souls player, but I do like, I don't know, it's a good rhythm to get into. And I'm not going to say that I'll, with this build, I'll be unkilled by the entire playthrough. I definitely probably will, but looking pretty good at this moment. I think it's got a good amount of survivability. I haven't actually mentioned it in Cinders, but there's massive rewards for beating the game, 1 without dying, and then 2 without not getting hit. It adds a couple of mechanics. Sorry, I just thought that glow, I thought I had an item here that I didn't loot. And so yeah, the two challenges on the onset is, yeah, you beat it without being struck and beat it without being killed. It's kind of akin to Dark Souls 2, where you know, if you didn't rest at a bonfire, you didn't die all the way through. I don't know, I can't remember what all those ones were, but they'd give you a ring at the end of it. And yeah, the end of Dark Souls 3 Cinders, if you finish the game, you know, kill the Solar Cinder without without either of those events being triggered, you know, being killed or being hit, you'll get one of these amazing rings that I don't know, it's different, and you can FX these, but they'll pretty much boost your stats all by like 5 or 10 and give you far more. Oh, there's a Leo ring, increase my thrust, and they'll give you heaps more damage and heaps more resistance. Anyway, really overpowered for PvP, PvE. Always got to look at the horse. That's great. And then also on top of that, Cinders has added in a couple of different modes. Mythic mode, which it seems ridiculous to me actually. Oh, bonfire. And you can play it through, I don't know, what's it do? What's the modifications? It makes you use more stamina. I think it maybe to reduce some of your resistances. Overall, just makes it harder. And then you can do the exact same challenges, but the effect will be even more. And then also you can upgrade the rings, so level 1, 2 to 5, up until 5. Incredibly powerful. And I would almost say an I win if you have someone using it on PvP, and there definitely would be, you know, community rules to not use these weapons at all. Particularly because, yeah, you can just use cheat engine to get it in your first playthrough. Well, not only that, you can just use some sort of ways around to getting fighting the final boss far quicker than anyone else. Yeah, I'd say it wouldn't be hard to learn the moveset pattern and then kill it at a soul level 1. It's beyond me, the time. I wouldn't be doing that, but for a while I was going to make it my plan to try and finish Cinders, at least new game at once, and then have all the spells and kind of be pretty overpowered going into the second new game level, and then attempting to at least do it no death. I probably wouldn't be able to do it no hit, but some spells make it pretty powerful. Is this the next dragon area? Surely. Damn it. Alright, come down, fight me, NPC. Okay. Fuck a duck. And now my All-Father's is gone. Whoa! That was unexpected. I guess that thrust damage must be really good. It's almost too contrasting. Cinders in this, or at my playthrough at least, just the little damage I'm doing in Cinders. And definitely that build is intended to be survivable, as safe as possible. I don't know, I'm a little bit more fixated on trying to finish this series first, before Cinders. I don't know, I feel like I'm making more progress quicker. But I should have a bit more motivation to finish the Cinders one off, because the updates, they'll probably have at least one more update before I finish, if they're going at the rate that they have been. It's not bad. I don't mind covering the new stuff where I can. It'd definitely be easier if I had like a character ready to go into its new game. That way I'd be able to explore some of the, explore some of the mechanics of it. I might just start series where I review the changelogs, far more thoroughly than I have been, because I know I kind of just do a little, okay, this is what's been changed. It's a bit of a verbal, but probably demonstrate it and edit a video where it's a bit more cohesive than the way I've been laying it out. Anyway, just thoughts. I did buy, what did I buy? I bought Anvil, the little co-op top-down action RPG sort of thing. It's definitely like a roguelite as well. I haven't booted that up yet. I've been meaning to. There's another game that one of my mates wants to play as a bit of a collective. I can't remember what that's called, but it's sort of a space, semi-space simulator where you can co-op just the entire flying of a ship. Do missions, explore planets, fight. It's still a bit of an early access sort of game, and forgive me, I'll actually look it up because it is a bit interesting. It's called Pulsar Lost Colony, and I'm actually a little bit interested in checking that out. I don't know. I need to reduce my pile of shame games I need to play before the break, either playing them and finish them before I go on break, so pretty much next week, this week coming, or just avoid them, because I really should also travel while I'm on this leave. Frostbite definitely sucked. Oh well. So we don't fight. So it's definitely not Aldrich, but we're not fighting Pontiff up here. They've been moved. But just looking at the boss models around that little citadel, no, what do you call it? The Firelink, not the Firelink Shrine, but where you normally fight Gundyr. Anyway, there's two Pontiff models, so I was just curious if you fight him multiple times. You must do. Damn. Spent too much time trying to line up, trying to set up for that. For that spell use. I don't know, that character, that sculpture just looked a bit different. I'm sure that's not vanilla. I am having so much fun doing so much damage to these guys. Lightning damage, cool. I just feel really, I don't think I needed to use that. I think I needed to use my heal instead. I was gonna say, I am feeling like the upgrading rings mechanic. I want that in more games, more of the Souls sort of games. And that's purely just because I've been spoiled with Cinders. And I know, obviously, Dark Souls 3 at least, you get the +1/+2 through the new game cycles, and Dark Souls 2 you get some +2 rings if you do some specific things. I can't remember what it was specifically, but I remember a few people in the community were a little bit frustrated that to get some of those +3 rings, I think +3 was the maximum for some of them, you needed to play through the game multiple times, so it did take you a bit of time. And obviously, yeah, you're limited in vanilla. You're limited on how many respecs you can go of characters. So it's kind of want a character to persist. And I'm sure there'd be people out there that play one character that would just be their campaign, their PvE type character, and then they play their. But I'm just making assumptions on how people play, just normal people at least. And yeah, damn, you went down very quickly. I will pretty much go into the other side of where Pontus is, even though, yeah, so there's not a boss there, but there should be a bonfire, at least over to that sort of walkway open area. And I'll probably call that an episode. I'll probably cook some dinner, some food, probably clean up the house a little bit before next week. And I might have time to make another video today. Really trying to finish this series up, but I still have a little bit to go. Very beautiful in here. Oh, so yeah, I was gonna say, really missing using this as a boss fight, but they do. Once you beat Lorien, you get spawned back here, so you do use this location to fight Pontiff. At least once. I'm not sure what the second Pontiff is like. If that is even the case, I don't know. I just kind of made an assumption. I thought I saw 2 Pontiff models where you could see all the bosses laid out. 100%, I've mentioned this before, but this mod 100% needs a rush mode. I'm curious, someone could probably educate me if you're a little bit more close to the devs, but are they intending to do the DLC areas as well? Not saying it needs to be, I'm not complaining that if it is or it isn't, but I love this work, and I'd love it to continue into the DLCs as well. But yeah, I think a rush mode would be really good. I'm not saying you have to adopt the Cinder's model of how all that stuff's laid out, but that's what I'm used to, at least, and I think it works. And definitely having the item where you can spawn the boss, pretty much like warp to them wherever you are. I love that, but the implementation they have set up is quite well done as well. I will off screen go back and kill that little critter, a little crystal lizard. But thank you, this has been Koal05. Take care all, goodbye. Gotcha.